You know, as I wrap up my day today, I just want to go on record and really just state how honored I am and privileged to be coaching such a powerful group of teenagers. Currently, I'm coaching a group of 4 young women that are committed to creating personal breakthroughs in their lives and taking themselves to the next level. They're doing work that most teenagers aren't. They've committed their life once a week for 2 hours to sit with me and sit together as a team and really look at themselves deeply, to challenge some of their limitations, the self-limiting beliefs, their fears, their doubts, their insecurities, and they've just really taken themselves on. And I just want to give you a glimpse of some of the conversations that we have and some of the sharing. And so I'm going to pick a small piece, a little portion of some of some of the discussions, the dialogue, the topics we talk about, and just give you a little peek in on what we create together with this powerful, dynamic team of champions.
Okay.
So what was the goal?
My goal?
Yeah.
My goal was to say no to 10 people,
Oh, yeah.
right? 10 things.
10 requests?
Yeah.
Right? Because last week you were saying that you felt a high pressure of people demanding stuff of you, asking you to go here, to do this, to do that. I need this, I need that. And you realize that you're more of a people pleasing person. So you will go out of your way, give the shirt off your back, but that you won't take time for yourself or you won't ask of things.
Yeah.
So let's do a check-in. How did it go the last 7 days?
I wasn't able to say no to 10 things because some things were just really important. But I did say no to 7 things, which was really hard.
Really?
Because usually if something, 2 things come up around the same time, I try to figure it out. But this time there was no figuring out. It was just a no, and it was really hard, especially when there's a lot of people oh, well, can't you just stay, or can't you just, don't you think you can come, and that's when I feel the pressure, people expect it.
Now, did you force yourself to say no?
Yeah.
Okay. After you said no, how did you feel afterwards?
Good, because I didn't have to worry about it.
Okay, awesome.
But it was you know how some people say oh, you psych yourself out in the beginning and then through it. I didn't feel like I was psyching myself out because it was as horrible as I thought it was going to be. But afterwards, it felt good because I didn't have to worry about that commitment.
So, okay, and so you took a lot more off your plate.
Yeah.
Which normally in a normal week like that, you would have had 7 more things to worry about.
Yeah.
That you overcommitted to.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the experience you had? Was it more peaceful?
Yeah, I had so much more free time. Even though it was only an hour here, an hour there, or whatever, it felt like a lot of time.
Okay, good. All right. So are you happy with your results?
Yeah.
All right, good. Can we give you a big round of applause for
What are
that?
the 7 things?
Oh, you want to hear them?
Yeah.
Let's hear them.
Okay, so Friday night was when I went to go look at a car, and all my friends wanted to go to the Palmdale game, and I'm the only one that can drive, so I had to tell all of them no, so none of them went to the game because I went to go look at a car.
And did you feel bad?
Yeah, I felt really bad, and then the team lost, and it was I was this is my fault. And then one of my younger friends, he's a sophomore, he wanted to start this club on campus and wanted me to help him, and I realized that would mean me staying at lunch, and that's taking hours out of work. So I had to tell him no, that I would do anything to support him and maybe go to a few meetings, but I can't help him run it. That was really hard because I already knew he was expecting me to say yes. That was something I'd be interested in, and it is, but I just knew I couldn't take that on.
Is that because you're a kind of a go-to person? People can rely on you.
Yeah.
You keep your word, right?
Yeah. There's just some other little stuff. And then one of the hardest ones was Wendy had a class on Tuesday
the other
night.
day, yeah.
Yeah, and I was already here dropping Sasha off, and I had to take my senior pictures, which I have neglected to do since summer. So I finally made the appointment and made Mom get off work early to take me and help me with getting ready and stuff. And Wendy was oh, you can stay, just call your mom and tell her she'll stay another hour.
And that you can do your hair really quick.
Yeah, and
I felt so bad.
And I felt so bad telling her no, and
I felt bad for you, because I was
Like I really wanted
Yeah,
to
because
leave
I had a feeling, I was like, if she says yes, I'm gonna be so mad.
yeah, and like that is some, I would have just like, normally I would have just said yes and done it, and
Yeah.
then either canceled my senior pictures and probably never taken them.
You would have paid the price on the back end, right?
What do you mean?
Like you would have sacrificed for her to have a win for her,
Oh yeah.
but you wouldn't have had a win for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one was the hardest and like the most stressful because I didn't when I came I didn't prepare myself. I didn't expect Wendy to ask me to stay. But like when I told her, you know, I have to leave. She was like, okay, I'll surrender to you and having to go get ready. And I was like, okay, good. But even like the whole way home, even during the pictures, I was like, I should have just stayed, you know. But
Are you beating yourself up a little bit?
yeah, but I'm glad that I got it out of the way. Like, I mean, Wendy's always gonna have more classes.
You could always,
It does.
and you supported her when she first started,
Yeah,
right? You came here and you were able to help her.
And it was the only one you missed.
yeah.
So what'd you learn about yourself?
That I actually can say no. And I also learned that like people aren't gonna hate me if like I don't help them.
Awesome. All right, big round of applause. All right, who's next?